Who's closer to dying? Is it you or is it your friend? You're at 27, and you're at 32. You get the stick. The other guy decided to run, though. Want to zap him anyways, because he's going to come back. This guy's stunned. Right now, you gotta go. Please don't kill me. Alright, back to Stoneshard. So, spent the night, got our EXP, gonna go buy some food from the lovely man downstairs, get the quest, off to the first dungeon. I believe that's gonna be the plan for this. Then maybe we'll jump into something else soon. I don't remember what the best food is. I remember someone said it at some point where it's like this was the best bang for the buck, but I don't mind this. Want to hold on to the meat. We'll hold on to that as well. We'll actually eat that. I don't want to use the charges, so we'll buy a couple of things then just to eat them. Hunger is now at 7% and you do 10, so we'll hold on to that for now. Alright, food's been fixed. Now I want to go grab the swords we stashed, drop those off. That's fine. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. Now, I might want to also buy additional lockpicks, because I have low dex, so I don't think I'll be doing very well. Oh, do the quest first. I finished your task. Fantastic. Alright, what are you selling now? The reason you want to do that is because you will get some reputation, and then you'll get better prices. And he'll actually buy those for the full 15, which is good to know. Anything you'll fix for me? Nah. Actually, we should also check the condition of my things, because that is important, since we are going to be doing a dungeon. You're going to have this, you're going to have that. Quickly grab my remaining things in here. Just this and this. Get our stuff fixed. Voila. So definitely, remember to repair your gear in this game. Alright. Did we get anything better here as an offer? I don't think that's worth it at all, so we're not doing that. Come on. Now, usually, if you get super lucky, you'll figure out where the next quest is, and you can clear the bandits on the way there before you actually need to do it. Otherwise, when you grab the quest, you're going to be fighting bandits all the way there, and then obviously doing the dungeon as well. And as you saw in my last little excursion, things kind of pile up. Floating a mercenary, down to business. Alchemy kit. We're not doing that. That's 3 skulls. That's not happening. I lied to you guys. We're not doing the dungeon. We need to get another level or 2 somewhere, somehow. So we've now done. Let's look at the map here for a second. We'll pick another direction. So this right here we don't really want to do. This right here we definitely can't do. So I guess we're just going to go west of town instead and see what's out that way. Yeah, this time we're flush with food at least. So I think we're good to go. Let's do that. Get another level nice and quickly, and then we'll try again. I'm also looking for brandy still. So, Taylor's request. Yeah, we're not doing a bear, so Drunkard's request it is. For sure, not doing that one. I actually haven't seen this before. This is new. Let's maybe try zapping from a distance. Or maybe see how long it takes these things to die. So that's 1, 2. So it just takes 2. So I could actually probably just hit them with this. So I think I'm fine to just target this now and let those both get on top of me. This is 2 spaces, 2 spaces. Yeah, this should just time out well. Make sure we don't Uma ourselves though either. I think we actually are just at max range, so we made it work. Just keep on zapping. How much health do you have? You're almost dead. I literally didn't even like figure out what this was until I was on top of it and it started spawning things. Yeah, no, that's fine. Come at me. 27. Jesus Christ. This thing is thick. Alright, we're actually a little low on mana, so we want to back up a little bit here. So then this won't be a big problem in the future. I'm out of mana. I am a dumbass. Oh, that was really, really stupid of me. I was like, we can move this way, we can walk that way. I thought my staff would be able to finish it because it just had to do 5, and then I hit it for 1. So, that was just unfortunate. I was like, there's no way I don't just kill this here with the staff. But now we know. Now we know. In this case, we know we can still eat this, do the exact same thing again, and then this time not die to that. Alright. I might this time, because I know it's here. Zap these ones first. Now, I'm not going to run, because I actually just want this range more than anything else. Does this lose health spawning? Since I haven't hit it yet, we'll check. It does not. Alright, cool. You're kidding me, right? There you go. Fantastic.
Exciting stuff, this wasp nest, but you know, as we learned last time, it will get out of hand real quickly. If I was brave, I probably could just stand on it and also be hitting it with my staff at the same time, but I'm not brave. And I apologize if you guys hear the dog in the background. She's, you know, making friends. Alright, goodbye wasps. In other news...
We'll get our mana first, and then we'll progress forward after that. Alright, now we're good to go. One more step. Are these guys not aggroing? Am I just getting super lucky? Seems like it. Alright, we'll just play this nice and safe. No point taking unnecessary risks. Now what I was going to say is I haven't seen any wasps in my area, you know, in real life for quite a while. Which is a welcome change, because usually we have several wasp nests around my house. Including a really annoying one that's like pretty much where the garage door closes. So, you know, that's always fun to deal with in the morning. Oh, 70 gold. We say yes to those. Bones, pelvic, penny. Yeah, alright. So yes, anyways, it is very nice not having too many wasps around this year. But I wonder if that means that later, well, I guess not later anymore. We're through it as well. I guess there wasn't a lot of mosquitoes either. You know, it's just a really almost bugless summer. That or I've just been inside a lot more. One of the two. I think we'll go this way first, and then we'll go down. Because at the very least, we hit the edge of the map. So that tells me there's probably less this way than the other. And I'm just looking to explore and get a level. We're rather close. If we can actually get 2 levels and get to level 4, I'll be feeling really good. Now, I know I still want to go that way. I'm going to check this way, though, as... Ooh, my bandit sense was tingling. What I was going to say is I'm hoping that there's another shrine to get extra EXP. But, bandit sense also works. Blast them. Just keep blasting them. Another one. Give his friend some love as well, I think there was another guy there. There was. Who's closer to dying? Is it you or is it your friend? You're at 27, and you're at 32. You get the stick. The other guy decided to run, though. One is after him anyways, because he's gonna come back. This guy's stunned. Right now, you gotta go. Please don't kill me. If you do, I'm going to have to switch games. Okay, I have impulse, so actually I'm trying to fight him now. I'm not gonna risk it though. Keep running. Run again. I don't know what hit me there, but I am glad it didn't kill me. Okay. So as you can see, 2 guys are not a problem, but once you add like even another, that's when things start getting real bad. I didn't grab a splint, because I'm not used to having a broken leg this early in the game. So that is on me. So what we will do is we'll just kind of cheat heal this, which is the expensive way of doing it. Doesn't work as well as you would like. So, what we did is we just put a healing self, so then we get this, so then it's stabilized, right? You don't really want to waste time resting with a broken leg. It's not an ambush. We dealt with it. You're fine, baby. You're fine. But I think we can still push on it. We are very close to leveling, so... Not sure if leveling has any impacts on health in this game. I don't think it does, but... it's nice to dream. Wait, Kraken? Right. Kraken's my dog. He's just over there. If he comes closer, I'll let you see, but I don't think he's going to. He's quite content just chugging as much water as he possibly can.
Alright. Couple more steps this way. You go to crit, love to see it. Oh, now you're going to run? Alright.
Alright. Peasant flail. Ooh. Eat some food. Run away to get mana. I'll be with you in just a second, so hold that thought. Alright, there you go. Alright, now, so you wanted to talk, I believe?
Now we can just start moving this way instead. Couple more steps this way as well. And
I swear, this game, it's a lot more tense when you're playing instead of watching it, and it is also a lot more tense when you actually like doing the actual dungeons. Easy. Oh, that was a cool little death animation. Nothing wrong with that. Alright. More... What gives me more energy? Hand efficiency, vision, bonus crit, max health, pain resistance, fortitude. Well, I mean, it just gives me a discount, so we'll take it. Nothing wrong with discounts. Next, we still don't have this. What does it take to get to the next level? 3 more points into willpower. So in that case, we're going to do Geo. We're actually going to get this. So, Runic Border, target, 5 damage to all enemies. Arcane damage, by the way, does energy burn, so that's good to know. Chance to inflict knockback. Each Runic Border, Runic Empowerment. So actually, we want to open with this then, and then switch to lightning later. We'll move that over. I like having separations between like my defensive cooldowns and my offensive cooldowns, if that makes sense. I guess the other thing I should be looking at, instead of just throwing points in here, Magic Mastery. Should have been looking at these 100%. So next level, we'll get into these. My bad. You know, I almost wish I could take back the Runic Boulder point. Because I don't really need this. You know, I'm running into energy problems more than like I'm running into like cooldown problems. Well, I mean, it could be argued either way. You know, I definitely have a lot more burst damage now because I'm not going to be, you know, throwing one, take 2 steps. But at the same time, that means I'm probably going to a lot faster as well, because that's less time regenerating. I'll apply this Fleetwood just, you know, because we have it. Okay. This way, I think, is going to end a lot quicker. But we got to go back down this way anyway. Well, we can go this way up. I think we go straight, and then it's more of like a counterclockwise motion we can do to explore. I feel like this is the better pathing for me. So yeah, we'll do it this way. I'm actually going to read Mind Word. You know, I've always ignored it before, but it has the word mind in it. Suddenly change morale, psychic resistance. Nope. Don't care. We know it's good for bad trips now, at least. So we did learn something from that. Grab this as well. Keep it going. Up, up, up we go. Also, to those of you watching, if you're interested in seeing Play-Doh, that's another game I want to be playing a little bit later. Sorry, I'm running out of... What do you mean, out of range? Ah, I see how that works. Alright, alright. Can we actually make walls with this shit? Like, hold the phone here. Am I allowed to do this? I see, they only last for so long. Alright, alright. Indeed, I did go You know, I got a little happy just pressing that button. But now we know how that works. So we're actually going to just run for quite a while here until I get my mana back. This isn't it's not cowardice, it's strategy, right? So like I said, sometimes they'll keep coming, but now we just have one to begin with, which is quite a bit better. So now we know. So we probably just want to do one for now, and then, you know, blast them with the rest. What's your health at? 74%? Yeah, we're just gonna take this as an opportunity to block you. And then run this way, get a bit more mana back, jolt them, and now we'll actually fight them. You know, it's not nice to play keep away for the entire event. And now we know. Runic Boulder, little mixed on it. I think it'll be really good when I have my mana regen solved. But for now, you know, it's just kind of a fun thing to goof around with as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure there's a bunch of other abilities that will make it really good. It also does have a lot more range as well. So there's that to keep in mind as well. Alright, let's go for 2 and see what my damage is at. Because I've been hitting for 7s. That puts it up to 9. Again, you don't chase these guys. They'll just leave screen and then they'll come back when they're ready to. Why did I lose all of my mana? I thought I was doing well. Do these cost mana each turn they're up? I have to read that. 1 second. Hit R to rest. Passive. Power of the other schools. Oh, so hold on. Power of other magic schools. Minus 1% power. So they actually get weaker. So this is actually, I mean, plus 5% there. I'm not sure. Oh, 2 energy per turn. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm going with it. So you don't want to just spam them out. You kind of just want to get 1, maybe, and go with that. Alright, this is why it's important to read. So, do I wish I took that? I really wish I didn't take that, if I'm completely honest with you. Alright. Want to block you. I'll blast you. It's still in vision. Do that again. Go into this. Implode. Getting stunned, so it's easy. Jolt this man. Now when that blows up, we're looking pretty good. We're just gonna move towards here. Please die. Thank you. You were kind of embarrassing yourself on that one, my friend. What is this? Runic Empowerment. Skill cost, geometry power, energy per turn. Alright, so this actually is just what that does. It also does damage taken. Okay, so those will be good during boss fights then. I regret them a lot less now that I've read that little statistic there. I'll quickly just apply my Fleetwood, and we'll rest, and we'll continue going. It is taking me... Oh! Alright, we'll explore that, and then we'll probably be turning back around. I still don't care about the peasant flails. Maybe I'm wrong. If you guys happen to know that peasant flails are worth the Oh good. I literally, there was a snake there. The snake, it's bad. You get poisoned. But I think when I clicked on it, I also managed to zap it. Alright. It's my runic empowerment. Alright. I want to kite this way. Just to get a little bit more room around me and that guy. Actually, we'll probably take a step this way. Blast that guy. They should be almost on me at the same time now. Especially if I do this. Space. Implode. Zap him. Step this way just to make sure he keeps getting hit by my shit. He's going to live. Okay. I guess, okay. No, that's fine. I'm either like really overestimating or really underestimating my damage. It's one of the two. So now we know that these guys will actually stop the heal as well. Give them a couple of turns to calm down. And by calm down, I mean become furious. I want to keep messing with the boulder. You know, I feel like it is good. I'm just not making it good. I'm missing something. There's something not clicking about it, is what's going on. But I'm sure it is good. Alright. Almost there, almost there. One more up and then probably one more over as well. I'll quickly get our mana back. Top it off. Lower your fatigue. Fatigue. Increase from actions, movement, other tells, blocking, dodging, using. How do you reduce fatigue? Do you get it from resting? Doesn't say how it's decreased, huh? That's another thing I'll have to look up. I'll figure out how to reduce fatigue as well for the next episode. Alright, there it is. Follow this over to it. And then we'll go back the other way. And voila. But that idea of fatigue, though, definitely tells me that you definitely want to explore the map. Find out where you actually need to be and hopefully clear the way a little bit. Old Abbey. We're definitely not... I mean, it's day still. I might be able to dig something up. Do I have Fleetwood still? I have one. Actually, I guess I could just loot these bodies instead. So yeah, we'll do that. Sometimes there's good things on these. That's another fun thing to be aware of. So, when it comes to spawning graves in this game, if you have a shovel, you can dig them. And pretty much graves have the ability to drop almost any item in the game, or at least some rare items. So one of the things you can definitely do if you're like, let's say you're trying to just min-max and you're okay like restarting things a couple of times, this is worth quite a bit of money, so I'll make it fit. Is get a shovel, go to the graves, dig them up. Okay, okay. I mean, this is turning into a money run. Rope? No, but we will take the golden tooth. Alright. So now, back we go. Anyways, get a shovel, find the graves, dig them up. You know, ideally you save first, then you dig them up. You get something good, you're good. If not, reload the save, try it again. Now, everything, the catch is, as you see with this armor, is it comes out broken. So can you get a really strong item? Yes. Can you use it? Not really, it's probably broken and you need money to fix it. But you know, it is still just a fun little strategy you are able to use in this game, if you so choose. Put that there. Give me back that delicious rhubarb. Give me these delicious berries as well. Fantastic. Alright. As I was doing, we'll grab these as well. We're going to eat them as we go because we know our hunger is very close. I lied. That little pig thing, not sure if you noticed it, means I was going to puke. I think... let me think for a second. That's here. That's quite a bit ways up. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, about 3 tiles maximum. So I think I can get away with just running for it. You know, I'm looking at my inventory and like maybe I should go back to town and sell. I'm only 31. Well, let's see what the game thinks of me. The game still thinks I suck. I'm hoping, you know, those skulls go away or they go down as it becomes easier, and that's how it would gauge. I've never seen them be red like that. You know, usually whenever I see the skulls, they're like, what's the word? Green. That is the word. If you prefer it in French, vert. You know? Or yellow. But, good. Snake left. Snakes are still bad news bears, especially for me. I'm not sure how I feel about the fatigue. I don't know how I feel about that. Where was the quest that they wanted me to go to? I didn't even read it. I just saw that it was red and I panicked. Okay. Eat this. Go away. Get zapped. Alright. I think maybe these require you to be a bit more aggressive. Because now every turn I am literally losing energy. And that's probably why I'm going... Is there a way to like get rid of them? Destroy boulder. Okay. Right, we'll zap him. We'll explode on his little face. And then we'll beat him with our stick. Alright. Felt a little bit better that time. I think the runic boulder I'm going to hold until I'm like, I don't know, maybe doing boss fights or something. Alternatively, we could open with that, follow it with this, and then we can immediately get this off. Wariness is up again. Blast him again. Look here, energies. Now we're going to destroy this. Take a step. Blast him. Continue to walk with him. Implode on him. And I think that might be a little bit of a better combo. Not sure. But it feels like it's not terrible. Alright. Do we see... Oh, we see it goes up. Not getting anything out of this though anymore. That guy's a pitchfork. Pitchforks means they have a charge attack, so watch out for that. Watch out for that indeed. So these bushes actually will let me get quite a bit of distance between these guys. You'll see what I mean in just a second here. See, we lose that guy entirely. So he ends up like quite a few spaces behind us. Now if we were really mean, we'd actually move sideways here. and then we'll trick him onto this one as well and make him have to go around his friend. Bam. Alright, gets his charge off. So we'll actually just fight him here. We're going to continue running down, actually. Alright, he's running. We'll let him LOS us. Alright, and is he dead? Is he alive? He's still alive. Alright, now he's dead. Pitchfork. Alright, health's doing well. Mana, not doing so well. But you know, you can't win them all. Apply Fleetwood. I said apply, thank you. Up we go. Raspberry bush, skip it. Because we're going to just circle back pretty quick here. Fatigue is definitely making it that I don't get to go, you know, wherever the hell I want. Coal chunks, hey? Ooh, iron ingots. So iron ingots are quest items as well, so if you see these, you grab them. You will want them later. Eat this, eat this. What I would like to do is maybe manage my inventory a bit better. We'll just apply the Fleetwood here. We'll grab both of these. Eat them as well. Put that there. Cool. Still don't see the next zone though. Oh. Is that looks like a deer. It's probably a deer, right? What else could be in these woods at this time? They're fighting something? I'm not sure what. Because of that, I'm not going to use the runic thing this time because I want to have my mana high. For all I know, I get really lucky and they're fighting a bear and the bear's at 20% health. You know. Besides that, you're not getting the Taylor quest done anytime soon. Just come. Come to Papa. Alright. Please? No come? No approach? I am extremely hostile. You should know. Oh, there's the bear. Let's check his stats. 100%. So as you see, that bandit didn't even scratch the bear. So, you know, I don't even know why I knew it was a bear. I just did. Something about that just said bear to me. Alright, wariness setting in. Up we go. Alright, there's another bandit. Let's block his... No, I don't want to. I don't have the mana to afford it, so we're just going to move this way instead. Try to keep him at a higher range. There's also Fleetwood here. We'll pick that up later. I don't want it right now. So just be a little careful with the way we're moving. Why is he moving that way? I'd rather have kept pumping him than switch to this guy, but it is what it is. So instead we'll just keep it going. Alright, now they're together. Alright, now we switch back to this guy. Look at your mana, it is getting low. These guys are at 30% his health. He's at 78. He's at 48. I don't feel good about either of these choices, to be honest. Now, I saw that stick, so I was just checking my pathing options. This is a better path to take. Alright, let's just keep zapping. Alright, they're going to be on me on the next one here. Let's see, this is 21. This is 10. We're close. I think I get away with this. Won't beat this guy because he's lower. Yeah. Like I said, we get away with this. Alright. And we'll just let them reset themselves and come back to us when they're ready, you know? We're in no rush. Because I don't have mana. Alright, whenever you guys are, you know, done. Are we good? Do you want to play? They're still running. And we can get back to playing Zap Tag. Easy enough, right? Alright, he's running again. I'd really like more damage than what I have. That would make me extremely happy. Because literally, like, I hit Hauto with my staff. And that is not a good feeling. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep pace with this guy this time. And we can actually just zap him to death. Alright. Oh, gee. Fucking. That's on me. I was just not expecting there to be 4 next to each other like that. What we're actually going to do is we're just going to run quite a ways and try to lose one of them in the woods. Which, as you see, is possible to do. And then when we get back to playing Kite Simulator, everyone's favorite turn-based RPG. Alright, so we can zap, and then he gets close and explode. We actually will stick with him, pace him. Alright, I can probably take one more step without aggroing his friend. Alright, I don't risk past that because I have no mana, so. Alright, now we can fight both again. Hopefully he's not resting. Hello? You're the one that's almost dead, right? Yeah, you're 25 and you're in pain. Is it just you? Your friend's not coming? You know, he was invited. Like, you could bring your friend if you wanted. It's fine, dude. That time we stayed because I knew I'd lose him at the tree. I knew we had a range, so it would have just been an awkward little bit of pacing. We can actually zap, and then explode. And then we can do that whole pace him thing. Like, literally, it's like do, but I don't see it's like actually doing that. It's weird. Alright, now, the other fun thing you can do is, like, the sprites change. So, like, you see this one looks damaged while this one looks good. So we know this one is worth more. And we know he's almost dead. So I'm willing to just, like, meet him in the middle. You know, to talk about our days. He's running away. He does not want to go to therapy with me. Come back! We have so much to talk about. I will... I'm not giving up on you. I love you. Alright. Food. Maybe I think this means wariness is I need a better way to deal with it. Next level I'm going to look into wariness. I'm going to find a better way to manage it. That is for sure. So, these woods I've been to a couple of times now. Sometimes there are other events here that kind of like spawn throughout this map. There's the Boar's Head, which is a fun encounter. Little difficult, but doable. There's a Witch's Hut, which, you know, would be very good for me, as I could use the Witch's Hat. As well as, you know, sometimes she gives robes. She also gives a potion. It used to be random. I don't know what it is anymore. So you can either bring an identify spell, or you can just trust her and, you know, drink it. Wow, you like this. Come back. Okay, he insists that he leaves. So, I think we might even just kill this guy and then head back. Now, that time I let him get a little bit closer because we know he's going to start running in a second. I lied, he's not running. There was a part of my brain that was like, is he new? Is he? At the same time, I want to explore one more tile. I lied, so we are going to explore one more tile. Because we can push it. We can push one more, right? We can get away with that. We push, you know. We'll just be careful. right? I'll be gentle. That's what I'm saying. I'll be gentle. Okay, we don't want to fight a bull. Because that thing, you know, we're not doing that. Alright, in that case, we're going back to town. We are going to look at the quest. And because I think the only other thing to do is to just go like straight up and then just explore up there. You know, because I need one more level or something. I need to figure out a way to fix my energy problem or something else. So I'm just going to run through the map like this, do a little bit of reading, and I'll figure it out. Where are you? I don't know where you are, so why don't I just go back the way I came? There he is. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Alright. Voila. Alright. That's what we're doing. So, see you guys on the next episode of this here Stoneshard playthrough. And hopefully I'll have an idea of what the hell I'm doing. So until then, hope you have a good day.